The gazelle's dance of survival. Under the golden sun of the African savanna, a baby gazelle was just born. It trembled as it tried to stand up on its lanky legs. A gazelle born to run. The first lesson for the baby gazelle was to learn how to run just minutes after birth. The vast and perilous world opened up before the little gazelle. The sandy-colored coat of the baby gazelle was perfect camouflage on the grassland. It quickly blended into the herd. Where the safety of each gazelle was increased, the entire herd of gazelles began to move, an endless journey in search of food. The young gazelle had to try its best not to fall behind. The big, round, dark eyes of the gazelle were always vigilantly scanning the surroundings. Every gazelle in the herd served as a lookout for the others. They grazed on the young blades of grass, the main source of energy for each gazelle. The young gazelle learned to recognize strange sounds and the scent of its enemies. Speed is the most important survival weapon for a gazelle. Each day, the legs of the young gazelle became faster and stronger. The beauty of the gazelle species lies in its elegance and graceful strides. An adult gazelle can reach incredible speeds. Our young gazelle admired the high leaps of the larger gazelles. That action is called pronking, a way for a gazelle to show off its fitness. The life of a gazelle is a series of peaceful days, interspersed with danger. One afternoon, as the herd was grazing, a cheetah appeared. The fastest predator on land had targeted a young gazelle. The prey it chose was our story's main character, the gazelle. The entire herd of gazelles immediately panicked. Beginning a life-or-death escape, our gazelle felt its heart pounding in its chest. Instinct took over. The legs of the gazelle began to churn at full speed. The chase between the cheetah and the gazelle was a duel of speed. The cheetah launched forward like an arrow, quickly closing the distance to the gazelle. But the gazelle had the advantage in stamina and agility. The gazelle suddenly changed direction, running in a zigzag pattern. This skill of the gazelle species makes it very difficult for predators to catch them. The cheetah also had to change course, losing some of its precious speed. The life of the young gazelle depended entirely on this run. It could feel the breath of death right at the back of its neck, but the gazelle did not give up. It summoned all its strength to push forward. Every muscle on the gazelle's body tensed for each stride. The distance between the hunter and the gazelle was no longer shrinking. The cheetah was beginning to tire after its initial sprint. This was the chance for our gazelle. It continued to maintain its speed, slowly widening the gap with its enemy. Finally, the cheetah had to give up the chase of the resilient gazelle. The gazelle had won its dance of survival. It ran for a long stretch more before daring to stop. Panting heavily, the gazelle had survived the harshest test. This lesson forged the gazelle to become even stronger. It found its herd again, safe beside its mother and the other gazelles. Many rainy and sunny seasons passed, and the once young gazelle was now an adult. It was now a strong male gazelle with attractively curved horns. The physique of this gazelle was a masterpiece of nature. It had become one of the fastest gazelles in the herd. Its survival experience helped this gazelle avoid countless dangers. It now played the role of a lookout for the other young gazelles. The horns of a male gazelle are also weapons for competing for mates. Our gazelle was victorious in its duels and started its own family. It had become the father of a new generation of gazelles. The gazelle now passed on the lessons it had learned to its young. It taught the little gazelles about speed, vigilance, and courage. The life cycle of the gazelle species continues on the African savanna. The existence of every gazelle contributes to the balance of the ecosystem. The sunset descended, casting a golden hue on the coats of the gazelle herd. The entire herd of gazelles gathered together again, preparing for a long night. Our gazelle stood there, pensively looking towards the horizon. It is a symbol of the beauty and fierce vitality of the gazelle species. Though delicate, the will to survive of a gazelle is not to be underestimated. Every gazelle is a dancer on the grand stage of nature. The life of a gazelle is a song of freedom. The image of a herd of gazelles galloping will forever be a majestic sight. The spirit of the gazelle species is a part of the soul of the savanna. The gazelle will continue its journey, day after day, and the survival dance of the gazelle species will never end.